Hello everyone, this time we will briefly talk about humanitarian and compassionate considerations. Some of you may know about it, others don't. Hopefully it will never apply to you, but still. There is an initiative, I would call it, called Humanitarian and Compassionate Considerations. And this is the situation when you are in Canada and you're returned from Canada. If you're returning from Canada, you would suffer an excessive hardship versus the situation when you are staying in here. So to explain it in simple terms, I would rather give you an example. So say you're permanent residents in Canada and you're calling your mom or dad to visit you. Maybe on a super visa, maybe on a temporary resident visa. They're staying with you. They're probably staying more and more, and they're say extending their status in Canada. Maybe they have lost their status in Canada a couple years ago, maybe not, but at the end of the day, time comes for them to return back home. And suddenly you find out that, you know what, there is nothing to return to. The house has been sold, their friends or relatives have probably passed away because they were old enough, right? Well, time goes by, and at the end of the day, the person in Canada has a circle of friends, social connections, while they have nothing in their home country. So returning these people from Canada, removing them from here, would be against all of the humanitarian and compassionate considerations. In this circumstance, there is a separate, I don't want to call it program, I would probably call it considerations, or a separate stream, if you will, which would allow you to apply and ask immigration authorities to let you and allow you to stay these people in Canada. Now, what we usually see is a situation when people are coming to us, to the office, in very difficult circumstances. They were refused immigration, they were refused refugee, they were refused an appeal, and suddenly, somehow, they hear about that humanitarian grounds and they are coming to us asking to apply. You know what? This is wrong. This is wrong with a capital W. You should not do it. You should not use it as a last stand. Okay? This is not the last stand after you were refused refugee status, after you lost the appeal. It is not your last chance to stay in Canada, okay? Because you would be refused this, like 99.9%. The situation which I explained with the parents, well, they do have those compassionate grounds. In case of a refugee who has been refused several times due to the fact that refugee request is typically processed fast enough in Canada, there is no humanitarian and compassionate grounds. If you want to know more, if you want to discuss your case personally, I would probably say drop us a line, because that is definitely not something people would discuss in the comments to the video. But at the end of the day, look, mostly welcome to ask a generic question in the comments or drop us a line. Our comments are at the end of the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.